How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Planet Crafter. I am hopeful, not holding my breath, not expecting, but hopeful that we might be able to unlock Pulsar Quartz today because our GTI is ticking up at a really good rate right now. And it's only going to go up because, that's right, we're building some more Tier 3 tree spreaders today. But Dave, we're almost out of power. How are we going to do it? Well, as I talked about last time, I think we need to deconstruct one of these two teleporters to reclaim some of the Pulsar Quartz so that we can rebuild our original second nuclear fusion generator. Because I think we need the power more than we need the convenience of being able to quickly get around. So let me start by going... what? I'm sorry, I had like a hair in my mouth. Let me start by going here and renaming this to Shanana Falls. I think I spelled that right. Let me go double check my sign. Some of these names I can't get the hang of them. I have to keep double checking. Yeah. So this is our teleporter for Shanana Falls. I think we're just going to keep this one. This is within spitting distance of the Zeolite Caves. Sorry, Liz's Cave. Oryx Cave. Oh no. I already forgot. The uranium mine up there, which I'm pretty sure we named last time, but the name now escapes me. There's a asteroid storm, meteor shower starting here. So yeah, we're going to keep this one, and we'll head to Oryx Cave, and we'll break this one down. And while we're here, let's pop in. We'll grab our super alloy. I don't know what of this junk I had in my inventory to begin with, and what I recently picked up. I'm just going to destroy it all, because the nuclear fusion generator, that's just super alloy and Pulsar Quartz. We're not like trashing anything that we're going to need to reconstruct that. Actually, let me keep the iron, because I'm going to use that here in a bit. And we'll just destroy everything else. Alright. So we will... we need to head back to our base, because we didn't actually deconstruct the nuclear generator. We deconstructed a teleporter. And we need to go get the rest of the stuff that we're going to need to build the nuclear generator. By the way, my house is really hot right now. We moved to the Pacific Northwest last year, and apparently they don't believe in air conditioning up here, which, like, 350 days out of the year is perfectly fine. But for those other handful of days when the temperature gets above, 90 or so, as a native Texan, I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, but it's hot. It's really hot. So I've got all that to say. I've got a fan going in the background, so I don't like keel over and die. So hopefully that doesn't come up on the recording. It's not a loud fan. I don't have it turned all the way up, so I'm not worried about it. But if you do hear like a low hum or hissing in the background, that's what it is. All right. Oh, yeah. I need to check what I named this. Apologies to whoever I named this cave after for forgetting. But there's a lot of names getting thrown around this game now. Did I not? Oh, I didn't name it. I feel vindicated. I feel vindicated for not remembering somebody's name. Let's go ahead and name it. Let's set up. We need some magnesium. We need 2 magnesium. I think I meant to name it, and then just forgot to, and because I meant to after the episode, I was like, oh yeah, I named that. So set up a little light kind of right here. And we'll throw a sign on this, and we will call this Ephinia's. I mentioned Ephinia last time. I shared one of the or one of her bases in Planet Crafter. She's been playing along. She's been a long time follower, and she also has been dropping some helpful hints. She was the one that pointed out that you can actually see the numbers on the color wheel when you're changing the color of the lights and lamps and stuff. So Ephinia, I appreciate your support. I appreciate your helpful comments and your sharing your screenshots of your builds that look really, really good. So that is Aphinia's Cave, which hopefully next time I reference it, I will actually remember. Alright, so let's head back to home base, to Newbie Dave's command center. I think I can put my teleporter back in the command center at this point. I don't think I'm going to move those remaining nuclear generators, nuclear reactors over to Shanana Falls, because I ran out of space. It turns out when you're at the bottom of the falls looking up at them, it looks like there's a whole lot of space up there to build on, but like the entire right half is rock. And sad. Sad, sad, sad. This is my tree seed of some sort and tier 1 fertilizer that got stuck in the water after I deconstructed a tier 1 seed spreader with a full inventory. I did submit a bug report. I did that off camera. I said, look guys, I don't mind that you can't collect resources that are on the ground as the water level is rising, but come on, if you deconstruct something and now you can't pick it up because of that, that's not cool. I said it much more succinctly than that. Okay, so nuclear generator. I am going to build this. I am going to build this in Shanana Falls. So let me put the osmium away. Let me put the zeolite away. We got way more super alloy than we need. I think we only need 5. 4. That's what I said. Okay. And then we don't need the super alloy rod. I think that was just for the teleporter. Yeah. Okay. So the reason I've got all this iron on me is first, let's get some more iron. I can clean this up now that I removed most of those. And let's move this back into our command center. It's such a tease unlocking the teleporter, and then you can really only get limited use out of it at the moment until you get the Pulsar Quartz blueprint. So we'll move this back up here. We'll rename it properly to, if I can spell my own name again, command center. The reason I have such a hard time typing during these recordings is because my microphone and the boom and like the, I forget what it's called, the thing that like the pop filter, yeah, the pop filter, it's all like right in front of my face, and so I can't actually see my keyboard while I'm playing, while I'm recording. The golden effigies. This also reminds me, a really helpful comment by a viewer named Mike Richards said there is in fact a 12th gold chest, and it is actually up in Shanana Falls. So let's head back there, which we were going to do anyways. And let me start by building this nuclear fusion generator. And what I want to do is I want to create like this sort of platform for it. So I'm going to do almost like a trophy case. I'm going to do some of these foundation grids in sort of a cross pattern like this, and we'll do another one on top right there. Is that what I want to do? That's not what I want to do. Let me break this one down. I was hoping I could have the one in the middle just like slightly higher than the ones around it, but I guess not. Okay, so we will do that. Just do it sort of an elevated platform to build this thing on, which I think would look really cool. And boom. Let's center it, because if we're going through all this effort to like put it on display, it should look good. Okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. And then I'm going to move this. We just plopped that right down last time because while moving these things over, we ran out of power. And I was like, let's get the power turned back on. So let me move this over here. I think we're going to keep all of these nuclear reactors, even though we are building more fusion generators, just because A, it looks really cool. We've got a really good pattern going on here. B, it's still decent power. We're still getting a good amount of energy from those things. And C, we have nothing else to spend the uranium on, so we might as well. Another helpful tip by Mike, I think it was also by Mike, is I mentioned building like some stairs to get back up the falls, because once you get down, like there's no good way to get back up. Apparently there is. You can just jetpack up this hill here. I had never actually tried that, so that was really helpful. Thank you. So let's look for this 12th golden chest. He said it was in this arch area. I thought I looked around this area already. I think I looked around all the arches. Let me check the outside perimeter. I don't know if I really checked the perimeter all that well. Because even though I'm not doing any work or gameplay on this world off camera, I do still have my first world that I've like reached the insect stage and there's just like nothing else to do. And so I'll pop into there every now and then if I want to try something out or go explore some of these new areas. And I did kind of explore this area in that world, looking for a new golden chest after this game came out. What is this? I think that's just geometry clipping. Yeah, I didn't find anything, but if someone else says that there's something here, then I'll take another pass at it. Not seeing anything around the perimeter. I have checked back there already. You know what I haven't checked is I haven't checked over by the falls themselves. There's all these rock formations over there, especially on the other side. I did like go over to the other side last episode and realized that we couldn't build anything over there, but I wasn't looking for a golden chest. So, oh, hey, there it is. Awesome. Look at that, uranium rods. We've been needing those. Super alloy rod, that's good. Seed lerma, yes. All right, thank you, Mike, for the helpful tip. I'll put a wind turbine somewhere, if it'll let me. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oxygen. Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. Let's not die really fast. And I need some more iron. I want to move my other fusion reactor over here and kind of do another little platform display like that. This is just going to become like our industrial area. We've moved all of our heaters, all of our drills, most of our power generators over here. And so let me move my other one over here as well. But first, let's put our new golden effigy on display. And I need to hop over to my bio base and get some more tree seeds started, because we're going to be upgrading some tree spreaders today. I want to make sure we have enough tree seeds for that. So I'll make a mutagen. We'll grab one of our flowers. We don't have any of the ones that you pick up out in the world to make a tree seed vulna. So let's go with a nulna. And we've actually got, wow, we've got 8 tree seeds. Oh, we've got a couple of tree seed amoras. Nice. Yeah. This game's always nagging. Alright, so we'll grab some beans. And, oh, I should have put those flowers away while I was over here. Should also restock on gas since we're running a little bit low on methane. See lermas go over here. There's not really a huge use for these things now. I think you can make a tree seed out of them. Yeah, but it's just 125%, like all of our flowers. Other than that, we can use them to make rockets. Oh, hello. I forgot I had a new golden seed. Yeah, you're next. We'll make that one next. let me get some tier 2 fertilizer. So we need some tier 1 fertilizer, so let's make some tier 1 fertilizer. Let's go get some algae. Let's go put all this stuff in my inventory away. My to-do list is getting longer and longer. I try to start, not necessarily start, but I want to do things to boost my rates as early in the episode as possible to let them run and build up over time, and haven't done anything this episode to get our rates up. So let's take care of that. Wow, we are flush on iron. Just gonna drop this titanium. All right, let's go collect our algae. We'll get our water. And actually, I'll go drop all this off on my way to the algae, because I know from previous experience we don't have enough inventory for all of the water and all the algae that we can pick up. So we'll grab all this. We're going to turn all this into bacteria samples so we can make some fertilizer. I think I've deconstructed all of my tier 1 tree spreaders. I'll do a quick scan of the immediate area. We built 3 here on Lake Anya, and all 3 of those seem to be gone. And then I think we built 2 or 3 over in the little watery area between our base and Oryx Cave, where we lost a fertilizer to the shallow water. Those seem to be gone. So I think we've replaced all of our tier 1 tree spreaders, which means we can start moving up towards replacing our tier 2 tree spreaders. And that's actually a little bit easier, because you can upgrade a tier 2 tree spreader to a tier 3 tree spreader with 1 fertilizer tier 2. Like, everything that the tier 3 tree spreader uses to build it is the exact same as the tier 2, except for 1 extra fertilizer. Oh, you know what? We don't need any of these bacteria samples not for the tree spreader. We do need them to make our fertilizer. Glad we didn't spend all those. Wow. Okay, so let's make 4 of these. Definitely got enough of those for 4. Let's go get our eggplants and sulfur. Eight eggplants should do it. You know, I'm going to go ahead and replace my mushrooms with squash. I've been talking about doing that for a while. Let's actually do it, because we're actually using squash now, and I don't want to run out and have to sit here and wait on it to grow. But we're not really using mushrooms anymore. Those really only used for the bioplast nuggets, and we're not spending bioplast nuggets. So I'm actually just going to eat a mushroom. It's food. We can eat it. So yeah, I'll replace all of our mushrooms with squash, which will allow us to continue to create fertilizer, which is what we need the squash for. And I didn't bring any with me. That's all right. We also need algae. I'm going to need 1 more. And 8 methane. Glad we just got some. And this should give us 4 tier 2. Uh-oh. Oh, I need 1 more algae. There we go. All right. So, looks like this is finished. Let's take that. Let's get our gold seed going for another tree seed pleom. Ooh, we need our sulfur. We're almost out of sulfur. And go. Okay, so Let's grab, I'll put this in there. We'll grab our 3 tree seed Amora. And I'm going to be upgrading some of these tier 2 tree spreaders. Some of them might still have tree seed pleomes in them. I know I marked the ones that did with a green area lamp, so I could like find them and move those to tier 3 tree spreaders. And we may have done that done all of those already. But just in case, some of them might have a tree seed pleome. For the ones that don't, we will replace the seed that's in there with one of these tree seed Amora to get the 150% boost. First, I'm just making sure I don't have any more tier 1 tree spreaders in the area, which it doesn't look like I do. And then we're going to have to decide where we're going to put these tier 3 tree spreaders, because their reach is massive. It's massive. Look, that's 1 tree spreader for that whole area. It's insane. So we've already got one right here. Oh, wait. So you're getting upgraded. But I don't think we're going to replace it right there, because we've got a tier 3 tree spreader right there. And let me actually try something really fast. Let me exit and come back in. Yeah. So because there was a tier 2 tree spreader right here, there was like this big empty patch where there were no trees. It looked like logging out and logging back in caused it to kind of fill in with some of the tree seed pleomes from that tier 3 tree spreader. It's kind of funny. So where are we going to build this thing? I guess not near my base, because we've already got a ton of trees around here. Get some water. Get some oxygen. And maybe let's head out towards the Stargate. Let's head out this way. So we've started to plant some trees to the west, but we haven't really done anything to the east except for this guy. Are you serious? Look at that. The trees from that tree spreader are actually growing on the other side of this little river here. I continue to be blown away by the range of those things. Do we build? I don't really want to build one in here. This whole little aluminum area, I think this is Jacob's Valley, it's kind of got its own personality. So I kind of want to leave it untouched. So let's build this kind of right here between Jacob's Valley and whatever that spire-y place is. All right. So that's 1 tier 2 tree spreader replaced. Let's go find another one. I'm not checking our power because we just built our second fusion generator. And so we can build like probably 8 more tree spreaders. We could build 8 or 9 fresh tree spreaders and not run out of energy. But we're not really building new ones, we're upgrading. So we're replacing something that was using a little bit of power with something that uses a little bit more power. So we're definitely good on energy. All right, we'll move this one over here. And I don't know what this thing was called, but the tree seed Humalora is also got a 150% oxygen multiplier. So we'll just continue putting that one back in. Love watching that GTI just shoot up a little bit faster each time we build one of these things. This is also a tier 2. So we will replace this one. This one's far enough back. I think I will go ahead and build a little tier 3 tree spreader back here. This will kind of fill in this whole empty area. Oh, look, we've got one more heater we need to move. Let me go deconstruct this. We'll move that to Shinana Falls. All right, what else? That's a tree seed pleome, and we never marked. Oh, yeah, we did. Fat lot of good those area lamps did. Let me deconstruct, head over to my base to get O2, which actually we've got an oxygen capsule. I'd rather just do that. And let's move this one somewhere else. You know where I want to move this to? I'm going to move this to Hot Lemon Valley, because we need to go there anyways to get our sulfur. And I think it'd be really cool to start growing trees in that giant gaseous sulfur valley. We've already got some here at the bottom of the falls, which look amazing. Wow, that looks so good. I actually really like whatever type of tree seed this is in this area. That was a good choice. They look very tropical, sort of like palm trees, and given that this is a very sandy area, that it really works. So yeah, I'm just going to slap a tree spreader right in the middle of this area, which is probably going to be right around here. Ooh, we got a pleome. We'll do that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. I did that simply because I know what the tree seed pleome looks like, and I just don't really want that tree growing in this area. Do we have... No. We'll need to go get another fertilizer so we can upgrade another one or build another one. So we will plant this tree seed pleome. I just didn't want to do it here. Wow. Every time I come over here, I check this storage. I'm always like, wow, there's a lot of stuff in there. And then I turn around and leave it. I guess I could have brought some of it back with me. Oh well. Do we plant some trees in here? Inside this iridium cave? I don't know. It might look really weird. What have we got in here? Cernia. Alliatus. I might just leave those because they're pretty close to my base and I like the trees that those are producing. Yeah, see, these are all the tree seed pleome. No, this one's not. What is this? That's also an Alliatus. I think we were getting some of the pleomes from the tree spreader behind it mixed in with those trees. So maybe I'll break that one down next. Let's go make another fertilizer. Probably not going to get a whole lot of algae since we just harvested. Well, never mind. Shut my mouth. This whole area is like completely regrown. I was going to say, since we just harvested our algae, there's probably not going to be a whole lot here, but wow. This stuff grows super fast. I didn't clear my inventory because I was only expecting to get like 5 pieces. Alright, we'll start with our methane. Oh, this is... Yeah, we've got stuff in our inventory from the heater that I forgot to move. Let me put these things... I'll keep that one. Throw these in here. We need to get another one going. I kind of don't ever want to not have a tree seed producing in our DNA manipulator thing. Just because it takes so long. What? Oh. Right. Like, what do you mean no recipe found? Okay, so the fertilizer is 3 algae, 1 sulfur, 2 eggplant, 1 squash, 2 methane. And put some of this back. I'll just hold on to 4. We'll get 2 squash, 1 eggplant. I know I said that backwards. I know. doesn't matter. What? I know I clicked on that sulfur. You guys saw me do it. I'll do that and then that. And yeah, let's go move one of these. We'll move this one. Yeah, see a lot of these trees that were... Oh, did they come from this one? I didn't realize I had two of these so close together. Wow. Okay, well, that was the right call then, deconstructing that one. Wow, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, I built these things really close together. Probably didn't need to. So let's head back out to Shenandoah Falls. I'll build that heater, get that stuff out of my inventory. Build it around over here next to this nuclear generator. Yeah, close enough. It's a little bit closer than the others, but it's fine. And then, do we just put it up here? Maybe we do. Yeah, let's just slap it right here in the middle of this archy area. And we'll put the Amora in there. Yeah, look at our GTI go. It's going to be close. We're not going to reach the Pulsar Quartz today, but we are going to get super close. There's no new messages. This thing. Let's move this. That's going to shut things down for sure. Just upgraded a bunch of tier 2 tree spreaders to tier 3. Of course it's going to shut down. Gonna bang this out really fast. You know, I can start with the one that this is going to sit on, just so I can go ahead and replace it really quickly. One iron short. That's titanium, that's silicon, that's iron. Nice. It's looking good. Looking real good. Alright, so let's head back to our command center and we'll take a look at our rates now. And especially our energy level. Oxygen's at 33 million per second. Heat and pressure combined are still sitting around 550,000. Yeah, we're good on power. In fact, I wonder, even though it's super easy to upgrade these tier 2 tree spreaders to tier 3, that's 2.4 parts per trillion. I'm just wondering how big of a difference the tier 3 tree spreader is in terms of oxygen output. That's 25. Ooh, it's like 10 times as much O2. Yeah, there's not really much value in keeping around the tier 2 tree spreaders. Upgrading it to a tier 3, we're getting like 19 times more oxygen than if we built a tier 3 and left the tier 2 there. So it's it's just insignificant. In the kindest possible way. Alright, I think it was 175,000 is when we unlocked the Pulsar. Yeah, so we are super duper close. Let's build one more tree spreader. Build one more. And by one, I mean two. Because, I mean, why do one of something when you can do two of something, right? I don't know what I'm going to title this episode. I've already got like 18 episode called Trees. It's like the whole second half of this game is just trees everywhere. I'm just going to have to start using different languages. I don't know what the Spanish word is for trees. Plus de arbre. Mas arbres. Arbis? I don't know what the French word is. The Spanish word is. Alright, let's go get our food. We'll make some more fertilizer. Need 4 of those and 2 of these because we're going to make 2. We'll put some of this algae away. We're not going to need all of it. I think I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to need some sulfur. We're going to need some methane. Look at that. What? Are you kidding me? I know I grabbed 2 squash. This is getting really frustrating. Boom. Okay. So, let's go ahead and upgrade both of these pleomes since we got them. I'm going to leave this one here as a tier 2 tree spreader. I like having the trees on this side of my base, and if I replace that one right there with a tier 3 tree spreader, I would have trees like growing inside of my command post. So let me break down some of these other ones that are also close by. Alright, so we got a little bit more space. Let me see if reloading kind of fills it in. A little bit, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I could just be seeing what I want to see. Alright, I'm going to leave that one. I think I will replace that with a tier 3 tree spreader at some point. But right now I want to plant these pleomes, and I don't want my entire base surrounded by tree seed pleomes. So let's go somewhere else to plant these. Ooh, you know where I want to build one? I want to build one like right in the middle of, I guess I should call it Crater Lake at this point. The big cratery area where I almost died that one time, because it's now a giant crater with a giant lake in the middle of it. I think that would be a really good place. We'll probably not see it a whole lot. I can't imagine why I would ever go back there. When there was iridium on the ground. Whoops, that's the wrong way. Ooh, 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 there's sulfur. I forgot about all this sulfur back here. Yeah, back when there was all that iridium on the ground when I first found it, it would have been nice to collect all that. But now that all that's gone, I'm not going to build a ore extractor for the iridium because there's an iridium mine right by my base. So we may go back there sometime just to look, just to visit, see how the trees are growing. Nice. There's a good amount of sulfur back here. That is really what we need. I think I might need to upgrade the ore extractor that I have in Hot Lemon Valley with a tier 2 ore extractor. Because every time I go empty that thing out, there's just like 4, maybe 5 pieces of sulfur. It's mostly other materials. super dark. Just kind of following the beacon at this point. There's a cave entrance around here somewhere. Might need to just hang out until the sun comes back up because I can't see anything. Wow. Okay, here we go. This should take me down into the zeolite cave. Sorry, Liz's cave. And then if I hang to the right, this should bring me out to that giant crater lake. Oh. Might take some of that back. We're getting kind of low on iridium. What? Are you kidding me? Was I just imagining that not being there last time? Weird. Okay, maybe we won't put trees out here. I mean, we're here, we might as well. It just won't be in the middle. That's really weird. You know what? It may have been my other world, my first world. I may have come over here and that giant iridium crater wasn't there. I don't know. Alright, we got one more we can build. Actually, we picked up another tier 2 fertilizer, so we could head back to our base and break down yet another tier 2 tree spreader and upgrade a third one. But for now, let's build a second one. Let's swing around through our osmium cave over here, which we haven't really needed to visit because we're not going through our osmium very fast. That's probably going to change soon. But yeah, we'll swing around up here and we'll build one over by this crash ship. Seems like a good place. Just kind of right here, smack in the middle of this hill. Fill in this whole area with a seed pleom. We'll head back across Lake Anya and replace a third tier 2 tree spreader with the extra fertilizer that we just picked up. We'll drop off this sulfur first. That's refreshing. I was getting a little bit worried about how low our sulfur stockpile was getting. Alright, I think this guy is going to be next. Oh, that's got one of the Humileron, whatever it's called. The 150% seeds. Alright, I'm going to head back east again. Let's go build this one by the Stargate. I think on my first playthrough, I just replaced all of my tier 2 tree spreaders with tier 3 in the exact same spot. So, like that whole valley where I built my base, it was just like, you couldn't even get through it. The trees were so thick. They're just all over the place. That's why I'm intentionally leaving a nice buffer between the tree spreaders and my base this time, so I can actually get through. That area is filling in nice over there. It's looking good. I think we'll put one right there, like by that boulder next. But for now, let's come out to our Stargate. This seems like a good place to build one because there's already so much foliage on the Stargate itself. So kind of come right over here. Whoa, that was like much further out than what I was aiming for. There we go. And we'll throw this. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. I thought we weren't going to make it, but I guess when you start just throwing tree spreaders out like Johnny Appleseed, then I guess your oxygen goes up a lot faster. So, Pulsar Quartz, we have to craft those in the biolab. So let's head back to our base. That's super exciting. I guess I know what I'm titling this episode now. Where's my... Oh, it's over there. I bet we can make it through Jacob's Valley before we run out of oxygen. Context would be good there. That's super exciting. We have been waiting for this for so long. I would say like a week. Which, given that I'm releasing episodes every day, that's a long time. I know. We can make it. Wow. I guess my life support suit was super happy to get oxygen. Okay, osmium, zeolite, iridium, uranium, methane cartridge. That is surprisingly not expensive. That's really not expensive. I might need to build some more gas extractors because we're going through our methane at a pretty good rate already just for all the fertilizer that we're making. But yeah, I mean, that's nothing. We can make Pulsar Quartz all day long. We've already got ore extractors set up for osmium and zeolite. Oh, you know what? Iridium and uranium. We're gonna need some of those. We've got an ore extractor for uranium. I think it's time we finally build one for iridium. So, good. I know what we're doing tomorrow. All right, this is a fantastic place to wrap things up. Thank you all so much for watching. We're at 17% towards insects. I look forward to the next update. I'm really hoping that they add some new blueprints to get us to insects even faster, because with what's available right now, it's so slow. But yeah, we're looking so good. Last thing to unlock is going to be that fusion energy cell at 360, which sounds like it's really far away, but the rate we're going right now, that's going to be just a couple days before we get there. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. I appreciate the comments, the feedback, and I will see you guys next time.